Centricom Channel 10 Sports and Mid-Utah Radio, the sports leaders in South Central Utah, now present another exciting high school basketball game broadcast. This sports broadcast is brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. And now, let's go live to the basketball court for simulcast coverage of high school basketball on Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10.
Is it true? Yeah. Is he done? Welcome back to Orem High School. It's the next game coming up, North Sevier taking on Enterprise. The final game of the 2A boys play-in games. It's your Snow College pregame show in the top 10% of the nation in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. That is snow.edu. Our next matchup, again, North Sevier and Enterprise, the two teams to play before. It was a win for Enterprise. North Sevier looking for some revenge in this play-in game. It's been a phenomenal tournament so far. South Summit knocked off Mayshore Prep in the first game today. South Sevier lost to Parowan in the second game. So South Summit and Parowan play in the quarterfinals next week. Delta lost to Emory, and it was Summit beating Waterford. So it'll be Emory and Summit in the other quarterfinal games. San Juan defeated Beaver. Manti rocked Rockwell, and Beaver and San Juan and Manti meet in the third quarterfinal game. And Layton Christian just barely beat North Summit. So that's the half of the last quarterfinal game. Still to be decided, North Sevier and Enterprise. We'll have that matchup coming up next. Live coverage on KSBC AM and FM and Centricom Channel 10.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the Central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Zions Bank wishes the North Sevier High School Wolves a winning season. For more than 135 years, Zions Bank has built a foundation of strength and stability. Drop by Zions Bank's Salina branch to get competitive loan rates and a great variety of savings plans for the entire family. You'll get small-town customer service from the only local bank with a statewide network of branches. And best of all, local decision-making. At Zions Bank, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
When you think excavating, the first name to come to mind should be Carlisle. That's Carlisle Excavating. Building, demolition, water or sewer connections, backhoe and trackhoe work, Carlisle can do. Good news, when you've got an excavating project, you've got a professional on your team. That's Carlisle Excavating in Salina. Give them a call at 529-7368. Write her down. That's 529-7368. Carlisle Excavating can do.
The health care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live, and you can rest assured that Sevier Valley Medical Center provides our communities with the same high-quality care and advanced technology services you'd receive if you drove to the city. From full-time specialty services such as ENT, orthopedics, podiatry, and internal medicine to a wide range of outpatient services, including imaging, respiratory therapy, and dialysis. High-quality health care with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sevier Valley Medical Center, healing for life.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking's Big Blue trucks are recognizable throughout the Intermountain West, hauling products that keep this country running. Barney Trucking is honored to be a part of Central Utah and supports our local schools and community. When you're out on the roads, remember to drive safely. Barney Trucking of Salina, proud to support the high school teams this season.
Welcome back to Orem High School as we continue through the play-in games. It's actually our last game of the evening between North Sevier and Enterprise. Duke Ann's Ryan Higgs, live coverage on Centricom Channel 10, KSL, Deseret News, and, of course, KSVC AM and FM. Snow College pregame show is in the top 10% of the nation in student success. Turn on your education and visit snow.edu. Ryan, these two teams met all the way back on December 5th. It seems like it was so long ago. Enterprise came away with the win 59-54. Colby Christensen launched his phenomenal season with 23 points in that game, but it was 18 points from Travis Doherty, 16 from Isaac Wallen, 10 points for Jake Jones. That led to balanced attack, and Enterprise won that game. Both teams completely different now heading into this point of the season. North Sevier's picked up some really, really big wins. Enterprise has had a good season as well. I don't expect much to be similar as it was in the first game.
No, North Sevier's really picked up their defense since then. That's just been stifling defense that they've been playing and been in some huge games and been doing some things offensively to be very successful. There's always been, 2 or 3 players that have been in double figures for North Sevier, and that's been, a lot different. If you look back at the last Enterprise game, only one player in double figures, as you mentioned, Colby Christensen. And, on the last 3 or 4 weeks, there's always been 3 or 4 players in double figures, and I think that's helped this whole team come together.
Enterprise coming out of Region 13. They finished as third inside of that region. They tied with Beaver. Beaver won the coin toss, and that dropped Enterprise down to 3. Parowan was first out of the region. They beat South Sevier today. Beaver lost against San Juan, and Delta finished 4th in that region. Millard and Kanab at the bottom. North Sevier was tied with Emory for the first record-wise, tied with Emory 6-2, but Emory held that head-to-head matchup win. They swept North Sevier. So North Sevier coming as the 2 seed out of the region. South Sevier and San Juan tied at 4-4. San Juan won the coin toss, and they were the 3. South Sevier the 4. So that's a quick recap of the region play for these two teams. We'll be back here in 3 minutes with live coverage on KSVC and Centricom Channel 10.
You can count on Barrett's Food Town and Salina's experience. Barrett's is your personal hometown grocer. Barrett's has a true full-service meat counter. That means you don't have to call someone from the back room. You tell them what, how much, how big, and how many, and you watch them cut it just for you. It's quick, simple, convenient, and there's no questions about what you get. That's the Barrett's Food Town way. You can count on Barrett's Food Town and Salina's experience. Barrett's Food Town in Salina.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centricom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
The entire crew at Mason Diesel in Aurora would like to wish the North Sevier Wolves the best of luck this season. All the employees, management, and owners of Mason Diesel are glad to support the Wolves with radio coverage this year. Mason Diesel services heavy-duty trucks and big rigs with everything from transmission work to engine repair. They also provide heavy-duty wreckers for on or off-road. Heck, they even bail out the radio station Snowcats from time to time. For service, call 529-7477. That's Mason Diesel in Aurora, 529-7477.
When you're broke down or just need new auto parts, get the good stuff in auto parts from your local Napa Auto Parts dealer at the Parts House in Salina. The Parts House is open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 9 to 3 on Sunday. When you buy Napa brand auto parts and accessories, you can be sure they meet or exceed original equipment standards at a reasonable price. The Parts House does brakes, auto paint, hydraulic hoses, and much more. That's the Parts House just north of the four-way stop in Salina.
Back here at Orem High School, welcome to the final game of the 2A play-in game, Snow College pregame coverage. The Horn School of Music at Snow College is proud to offer the first 4-year degree in the history of Snow College. It's a Bachelor of Music degree in commercial music. Call 283-7472 to find out more or go to snow.edu. Let's talk a little bit more about the Enterprise Wolves heading into the game tonight as we are about 4.5 minutes away from starting lineups. And your opening tip-off led by Travis Doherty with 12.5 points. Isaac Wallen also averaging double figures with almost 12. Jake Jones just under double figures with 10. Good scoring team for Enterprise, and they're going to give North Sevier a run today.
Yeah, they will. A completely opposite team than North Sevier as far as age goes. Enterprise is coming in. They got 8 seniors listed on the roster. North Sevier with 2 seniors. One of those seniors probably will not be playing in Bouchard, still injured. He is dressed tonight, so no telling what's going to happen. But it's been a lot of juniors that have done the work so far for North Sevier.
Looking at North Sevier and some of those juniors we've talked about, Fisher Anderson averaging just under about 14.5 points per game. Colby Christensen with 13, but Colby has scored 20 points or more in 4 games in a row coming into this one. You also have Trevor Okerlund, 10. Trevor has more assists than any other point guard in the state across the board, 1A through 5A. Doesn't average as many per game, but total assists on the season, nobody has more than Trevor. Preston Snyder and Tyro Williams averaging 5 apiece. A very balanced team. You have Okerlund is a phenomenal point guard. He does a fantastic job dishing the ball around, getting it to where it needs to go. He has a great support crew of scorers around him. And any night, any one of these players for North Sevier could be 20 points or more.
It is, and that's been the big difference since the beginning of the season is that, everybody kind of understands what their role is on the team, and they're not afraid to pass the ball when it needs to be passed and shoot the ball when it needs to be shot. And, as you mentioned, anybody on this team can get more than 20 points per game. Just last week against San Juan, 3 of those players scored in more than 20 points for North Sevier. And one of them, Preston Snyder, we weren't expecting him to do it, but he did a great job on the boards for them, did a great job down low. Look for him to do the same type of thing tonight.
Preston had a double-double in that game, second of his career. Still about 2.5 minutes away before the starting lineups and opening tip-off. We'll be back here in 3 minutes. Live on
DP Curtis Trucking has been helping move America for many years. It's a reflection of the drivers, employees, and ownership. DP Curtis is a family-oriented business that gets their drivers home weekly with paid vacation, weekly pay, health and dental insurance, and a 401k plan and more. If you need trucking services or would like to join the DP Curtis family, call 435-896-4417. That's 896-4417.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Basin Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
Redmond Minerals of Redmond is a proud sponsor of North Sevier High Athletics. They provide a passion and excellence in manufacturing top-quality products for industrial, agricultural, and nutritionally rich food markets. Redmond Minerals offers a variety of products for your home use, such as their locally produced all-natural real salt with no additives or preservatives, and their grass-fed and unpasteurized fresh raw milk from their dairy with the same fresh natural milk taste you had as a child. Redmond Minerals, engaged in supporting our local community.
Basketball season is officially upon us, and once again the North Sevier Wolves are heating up the court. And this year, Gunnison Valley Hospital is pleased to bring the game straight to your radio. But you don't have to be one of the Wolves to be in good hands. Gunnison Valley Hospital has been serving the local community for more than 75 years. Whether you need a routine checkup or are seeking a specialist, Gunnison Valley Hospital can get you the care you deserve. Cutting-edge technology, hometown convenience. That's Gunnison Valley Hospital.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
Wrapping up your Snow College pregame show here at Orem High School. They've assembled some of the best quality, most affordable, and flexible offerings in online education. Visit snow.edu/online. Time for the starting lineups. First for the designated visiting team, wearing the yellows, Enterprise. Number 1, Travis Doherty. Number 2, Isaac Wallen. Number 4, Jake Jones. Number 12, Coden Hunt. And number 20, Connor Phelps. Starters with head coach Larry Shurtleff for Enterprise. And now your starters for the North Sevier Wolves.
Starting for North Sevier is going to be number 2, a 5'11 senior Tyrell Williams. Number 10, a 6-foot junior Preston Snyder. Wearing number 13, a 6'1 junior Fisher Anderson. Wearing number 21, a 6-foot junior Trevor Okerlund. And a 6-foot junior wearing number 32, Colby Christensen.
Starting lineups tonight done with the help of Robinson Transport and Zions Bank in Salina. Fisher Anderson will go up against Jake Jones for the opening tip. Enterprise will be working to our right, North Sevier to our left. The offensive directions, ball is batted and it's going to go towards Enterprise, and they have the opening possession. Connor Phelps with the dribble, and Phelps coming across half court, working against the only senior that will play tonight for North Sevier, Tyrell Williams, in a man-to-man defense for North Sevier Wolves. Around the arch comes Enterprise. They look down low, nothing there. Phelps with it on the wing is going to cross over, now put the ball on the ground, bounce it over left side to Hunt. Hunt fires a three, no good. Ball batted. Williams, actually Preston Snyder on the rebound, coming off a double-double game.
A nice open shot by Enterprise. Great rebound. Another rebound, as mentioned, for Preston Snyder. Get him started early.
Fisher Anderson, top of the floor. Okerlund, open look, three, and it rims in and out, no good. Ball volleyballed and comes down to Phelps for Enterprise in a 0-0 game, 45 seconds into it. Both teams with the possession have come up empty.
And not a bad offensive set right there for North Sevier. Just a missed shot by Trevor Okerlund.
Connor Phelps bounces, jumper, elbow, rims off the front, and it's going to be a rebound for Colby Christensen. Christensen pushes the ball down the floor. Okerlund in transition, goes in lane, stops, has to come back out, and an open look three, doesn't take it. Instead, tries to drive and travels. Colby Christensen had the open look, tried to drive and took an extra step on the pivot.
Just a little hesitation. Normally we see Colby just pull up and knock that down. Just that little hesitation caused his feet to shuffle a little bit. Turnover for North Sevier.
1:05 into the game. Score still 0-0. Both teams with two possessions. Here's the third for Enterprise. Top of the floor is Isaac Wallen. Goes left side to Phelps. Again, Tyrell is on him. Phelps will pick up the dribble. Up high is Jones. Bounces down to the block. Spin in the paint. Doherty shot, no, in and out. Not able to drop in. Rebound for North Sevier. Colby Christensen will cross over, try the lane, fadeaway jumper, missed it, everything. Tyrell comes out with a rebound, flip back out to Colby, bounce around the arch to Fisher. Fisher comes in angle, jumper baseline, that one's long. And this time we'll see Connor Phelps on the rebound.
The nerves just a little too high right now for North Sevier's. All three of the shots they've taken so far have been too long.
Almost every game for every team that has played today has been a slow start. As Doherty rims a three, in and out. No good. Okerlund pushing the ball down the floor for North Sevier is going to go coast to coast. Shot too strong off the backboard, and it will be a rebound for Doherty. Enterprise basketball. They push it back the other way. Hunt pulls up at the free throw line, goes behind him. Three on the way for Jones. Missed. Snyder rebounds for North Sevier. Both teams scoreless. Good looks, but no one able to score.
This was jitters for the state tournament right now for both teams.
Williams works the ball around the left side, able to find Colby Christensen up high. Skips it over to Snyder, left wing. Cross-court pass, Okerlund finds an open lane. Good no-look pass from Okerlund, finds Colby for the 12-foot jumper and sinks it in. Didn't even look at him, Okerlund, and he skips it over to Christensen for two.
I talked about Okerlund being the leading assist person in the state of Utah. That's going to be number 113 for Trevor Okerlund.
5 minutes to go, still in the first. 3 minutes into the game, it's 2-0. North Sevier on top over Enterprise. Cross-court pass up high to Phelps. Down low into the corner. Now they're able to find Jones. Jones to Hunt. Up top. Okerlund is on Hunt. Still in the man-to-man defense. Phelps now in the front court. Is going to dribble, step back, and they'll reset the offense. Left is Wallen. Nothing for him. He tries angle. Other angle is Hunt. Gets to the baseline, throws up the shot. Doherty on the rebound, dribble in the paint, shot fake, up and good. It's Travis Doherty for two off the rebound, and it's 2-all.
A great move by Doherty to get the North Sevier up in the air. He's their leading scorer, averaging just over 12 points a game for the Enterprise Wolves.
4 minutes to play in the first, midway through this period, and it's a 2-2 game. Okerlund fires right to Christensen. He tries angle, shut down, comes back out to Snyder. He's on the wing. Snyder drives, but a kick out. Tyrell Williams for three, corner, too strong. Ball loose, on the court, whistle. Enterprise basketball. No foul, just on the side. Went out of bounds.
Another good-looking shot right there for North Sevier. Not falling, North Sevier, they want to get into this. All the games that we've done so far, they're much better when they're a running team, and they want to get out there and do that right now.
3:50 to play in the first, and it's still only 2-2 your score. Doherty lobs over to Jones, left corner, fakes a three, pulls it back down. Now to Doherty on the baseline. Good feet on the other end to Hunt. Weak side off the glass and good. And Coden Hunt drops it in, and it's 4-2. Enterprise on top. Okerlund will come across the timeline. Mid-floor, dribbles left hand, finds Snyder. No dribble for Preston, just finds Fisher. Dribbles to the free throw line. Spinner finds separation. Jumper not there. Doherty on the rebound. Enterprise basketball on the 2-point lead. 3:13 to play in the first.
Well, those are shots we've seen North Sevier knock down all season long. Give them a couple minutes here. Maybe they'll relax a little bit and start knocking those down.
Hunt, top of the floor right side. Feeds it down low. Now the kick out to Coden again. He's going to pivot to Doherty. Ball loose. Picked up by Hunt in the corner. Hunt tries baseline. Okerlund shuts him down, and Okerlund will foul. Pushing on the bottom. That'll be the first foul of the game with 2:49 to play in the first. Credited to Trevor.
So far, North Sevier's defense has actually been pretty good. A great offensive shot, got 2 points for Enterprise, and then an offensive rebound that they were able to convert on. Other than that, North Sevier's been pretty solid defensively.
They almost get a steal there. Snyder does. Now getting down to the baseline. Work around the arch. To the elbow. Driving in's Wallen. Kick out to Ramos. Back to Wallen. Wallen comes baseline, lays it up and in, and give him the foul. It's offensive. Offensive charge credited to Wallen. And the ball goes back to North Sevier, and it's 4-2.
Trevor Okerlund stepping in the path of that locomotive right there, getting his feet set. Nice job by Trevor Okerlund.
2:25 to play in the first. One team foul apiece now. as Wallen will get the offensive, his first, 2:18 to play in a 4-2 game. North Sevier has Okerlund, goes all the way around, kick out past Colby, open look, three, oh, it just missed it, but Fisher Anderson rebounds, kicks back to Colby. Colby drives it into the paint this time, and a good move for Colby. He takes it in strong and able to drop it in, 4-4 game.
All 4 points for North Sevier from Colby Christensen. Great drive right there and finish.
1:56 to play. Isaac Wallen picks up the dribble, skips it over down low corner to Jones. Back up top, Wallen. Around the arch they go. Ricardo Ramos. Stolen. Okerlund on the dribble. Numbers for North Sevier on the other end. Okerlund feeds to Snyder to Williams, and Williams gets it to go. It's a 2-on-1 fast break off the steal, and another assist for Trevor, giving 3 on the game.
Trevor
2 on the game.
Excellent job of holding that ball to the last second to flip that over to Williams.
6-4 North Sevier on a 4-0 run. Ball's loose. Okerlund dies, but it goes to Enterprise. They launch a 3 high off the back rim. No. Skyrocketing up for the rebound is Tyrell Williams, and he will be fouled by Ricardo Ramos. Williams was way up there.
He got some hops on that one. That's going to be the second team foul for Enterprise. Looks like checking in for North Sevier is going to be Casey Anderson, number 33.
And Connor Phelps back in for Enterprise. 6-4 game, 1:15 to play. 2 team fouls for for Enterprise, 1 for North Sevier. Colby Christensen finds a screen from Casey Anderson, gets into the wing, flips it up to Fisher for 3. Down the barrel, rolls around, does not go. Ball batted, Enterprise saves it. They have the ball. Connor Phelps comes out with it. Phelps across half court, 55 seconds. Goes to the right to Jones. Still around the arch. Phelps left wing. Lobs it into Doherty, dribble in the paint, hook shot off the mark, right side, ball loose. Okerlund comes away with it in transition. Trevor pushing the ball down the floor, bounce it down low, and the feed to Preston Snyder. He split 3 men on the defensive side. I don't know how he snuck it in there, but another assist for Trevor.
I think that's probably got to be the prettiest pass we've seen all season from Trevor Okerlund as he split it right there.
It's Preston Snyder, the beneficiary, for 2 points. 8-4 is the score. 20 seconds. Phelps on the 3, no good. Ball loose, put back on the rebound for Enterprise, and they drop it in. Caden Hunt gets the board, and Hunt for 2, and it's a 2-point game. 10 seconds to work with for North Sevier. 8 seconds. Fisher Anderson has it across half court. 5 seconds, goes to Colby. Colby's going to cross over, get to the elbow. Shot will be short, and Fisher goes up for the rebound, but can't bring it in before the buzzer. 8-6 after 1 period of play. North Sevier up by 2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
You want a quality education? How's this? All of SUU's nursing graduates passed their licensing exam on the first try in May of 2010. 100% of our students, not most of them, all of them. Small classes, caring faculty, the best facilities, that equals quality. Again, in May of 2011, 100% of our students passed the test. That's quality. You expect it, SUU delivers it.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
We expected a good one, and so far it has not disappointed. 8-6 after 1 period of play. Both teams a little cold shooting, but we've seen that all day long here at the previews. Just some jitters, and both teams seem to be settling in offensively.
Yeah, look for both teams to heat up here in this second quarter. It was a great quarter for North Sevier as they had 3 different players scoring for them to get things started.
This North Sevier team is a squad that put up 94 points in their last game in an overtime game in Blanding. Ball batted. It's going to be off of Enterprise on the tip and out of bounds, so North Sevier will inbound in front of the Enterprise bench. 7:50 to play before halftime. Clean game, only 3 fouls called in the first period. High inbound pass to Fisher, goes over his head and will go out of bounds. They'll say it was touched. Will it? No, it wasn't. Fisher thought it was tipped, but the officials say it was not. Well, now nobody touched it, just went over Fisher's head, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Enterprise basketball.
Yeah, Fisher had an opportunity to grab that ball. He thought somebody touched it.
7:48 to play before halftime. 8-6. North Sevier still up by 2, but turned it over that on the last possession. Enterprise back the other way. Connor Phelps left side. Doherty on the perimeter. Feeds to the corner. He finds Shirtlift there. Nothing for him. Wallen, and around the arch they go. 7:28 to play. Phelps now up high, directing the offense around. North Sevier remaining in the man-to-man defense. Phelps up high. Dribbles to his right. Okerlund guarding Phelps on the perimeter. He's going to step back, now skip it over to the left side. Able to find Wallen. Holds the ball high, finds a screen, takes the dribble, picks it up. Doherty going to drive in baseline, kick over to Phelps. Phelps can't get the shot off. Skip it up high, almost stolen away. Ball loose on the court, but Enterprise able to come away with it. Fake a three, now take a three. Up from Doherty, no good. Ball loose, and Enterprise pulls it in before it goes out of bounds. That was Michael Doherty who took the shot, and Enterprise gets an extra possession on a long offensive board.
I think a lot of 4 of the 6 points that Enterprise has are come off of second opportunities.
There's a jumper from the baseline that is in and good. Larry Shirtlift for 2, and it ties it up at 8. 6:33 to play in the second in a win-or-go-home game. Snyder on the elbow, finds Casey up high. Over to Christensen, down low to Fisher on the block. One dribble, fade away, jumper, too strong. Rebounded by Enterprise. Wallen pulls it in.
Fisher fading away right there, needs to just go straight up into him so if he can get the contact.
Enterprise on the other end, working around the perimeter again. They've been very patient in this period with the offensive possessions, waiting for the good shots. Connor Phelps, right wing, directs the offense. Wallen up high. Clock hits 6 minutes. Scores 8-8. And a lazy pass, batted by North Sevier, but Doherty able to track it down, keeps possession for Enterprise. Phelps up high. Clock is hit 4:45 now. Enterprise now will attack, getting behind the basket and trying to throw it in off of Colby Christensen. Just getting in trouble down low underneath was Larry Shirtliff and just threw it off the North Sevier player and out of bounds.
Now checking back in for North Sevier is going to be number 2, Tyrell Williams. He's going to replace Colby Christensen, who has 4 points of the 8 for North Sevier.
Inbound on the baseline to Doherty for 2. Travis Doherty gets the double, and Enterprise has taken the lead back 10-8, the third lead change of the game. 5:31 to play.
That was too easy. He just come from the left side over to the right. Nice little inbounds pass to him. Easy basket.
Steal by Enterprise. On the other end, Connor Phelps able to drop in the layup all alone off a steal, and it's a 4-point lead for the Enterprise Wolves, 12-8. Now Enterprise is going to put pressure on at half court. Well, just man-to-man. Okerlund in the front court. 5:06 to play in the second period. Williams right side corner. Picks it up in the wing. Okerlund up high. Stops, fires a long 3, and drops it in. Tired of passing the ball, I want to shoot. Hits the triple from deep, it's 12-11.
That was a good 2 or 3 feet behind where he normally shoots them from, but he knocks that one down. Cuts the lead down to 1.
4:38 and counting in this game. Doherty on the block. Spin around and hook it in, big fella. 12-14 to 11. Doherty on the baby, and it's 4:28.
He's got a nice soft hook shot there for a well-built kid.
14 to 11. Now it's Enterprise by 3. Fisher wants to get a 3 off, but he can't. Pivots around in the corner. Gets it up to Trevor up high. Snyder in the left wing now. Snyder's going to come in angle. And Snyder will push off. Offensive foul on Preston. 4:09 to play in the second, and 4 subs come in for Enterprise. We're also going to see Colby Christensen back in for Fisher. Fresh set of legs for Enterprise with the basketball back.
And that's going to be the first personal foul on Preston Snyder. Second team foul for North Sevier. Also only 2 team fouls for Enterprise.
4:09 to play in this second period. 14 to 11, once again your score. Enterprise up by 3. Skip it to the corner. Enterprise has Larry Shirtliff, now back up high to Coden Hunt. Around the perimeter is Koopmans. He gets rid of the basketball. Ramos back to Koopmans. No, sorry, that's actually Jones. And they'll pitch and catch over on that left side before Jake Jones can get in baseline. Tries to bounce it across underneath the basket, but it's kicked. Colby Christensen will get his foot on it, and it will stay with Enterprise after the kickball call.
Enterprise has been doing a pretty good job of moving the ball around, trying to get it down inside. They've been very successful as of late. That's what's giving them that 3-point lead.
Lob it in off the inbound, able to find Shirtliff under the basket, but the defense is there, has to come back out. There's going to be a whistle, and a double dribble is the call against Larry Shirtliff. 3:39 to play after the Enterprise turnover, 14-11 the score. Second period.
They'll look for North Sevier to try to change some things up as far as the pace goes. See if they come out and change up their defense a little bit.
Fisher Anderson has it up high, able to find Casey Anderson. Casey drives in, kick out Colby. Colby, jumper from the free throw line, in and good. Colby can shoot from anywhere on the floor, and he hits that one to make it a 1-point game, 14-13.
Yeah, he's so good off the dribble. Doesn't matter right or left, which way he goes, but such a soft shot and soft touch. 13-14 now for Enterprise.
Ricardo Ramos working on the right perimeter. Tyrell Williams putting on the heavy pressure. Has to get rid of the basketball. Now back up top to Jake Jones. Jake, shot fake, drives, kick out. Open look three, but doesn't take it as Hunt. Okerlund closes on him. Now they go baseline. Underneath, stepping on the line. Good defense from Casey Anderson, forcing Zachary Koopmans to step on the line and out of bounds. That'll be a turnover, North Sevier ball.
And this is something we didn't see the first time these two teams met with North Sevier. Just so much quicker on their feet now defensively, and they know who's got who, and they much better with the backside help.
Tyrell Williams in the wing, gives rid of the basketball up to Colby Christensen. Colby feeds it to Casey on the elbow, can't get the shot off, has a dribble, spins around, kick out Fisher. Right wing, he tries angle, can't get there. Bounce back to Casey on the block. Spins, Casey's gonna go in. No, he kicks out, open for three for Tyrell. And there it is, left corner, Tyrell Williams gives North Sevier back the lead, 16-14. Good kick out for Casey.
Casey's so patient down on the, once he gets out on the block, you never know when he's gonna give it up. Does a great job of finding Williams.
Other end is Enterprise, 16-14 the score, 2:10 to play in the second period. Enterprise trailing by 2, trapped on the high, up high, and able to get rid of the basketball. Koopmans comes over, now a three, in! Drop the triple to answer. That was Larry Shirtliff straight down the barrel, and it's a 1-point game, 17-16.
Give Shirtliff 5 points in this quarter for Enterprise. They regain the lead.
Colby's gonna come in, fade away, blocked by Koopmans. Last touch by Colby and out of bounds. Good play for Koopmans as he blocked Colby, knocked out of his hands. Colby tried to save it before it went out, not able to, and they will give it back to Enterprise. Some subs come into the game for both teams here. We'll see Fisher Anderson back into the game. Preston Snyder also on the court for North Sevier. Williams, Okerlund, and Christensen. For Enterprise, Hunt, Ramos, Doherty, Wallen, and also Jones. 1:30 to play in the second. Enterprise basketball. 1-point game, 17-16. Ramos left side to Wallen left side. Wallen double team. Got rid of the basketball. Kick it over to the right. Nothing there. Feet down low on the elbow. Drive in off the glass and good. What a move by Jake Jones. Took it up strong and counted off the glass. 19-16 Enterprise.
It looked like Preston Snyder was there for the defensive side, but no, he splits those in 3-point lead now.
Trevor Okerlund finds a screen, pulls up the jumper, left elbow, just off the mark right side, and then Fisher Anderson will be called with the over the back, trying to go up for that rebound, and that'll be the third team foul against North Sevier. 19-16, still your score, first personal on Fisher.
Yeah, the officials letting them play a little bit. There's a lot of contact going on, but they're being fair so far to both sides of the team.
50 seconds to play in the half. Right side is Hunt. Dribbles up top, able to find Ramos. 40 seconds for Ramos. Ricardo will skip it to the wing to Jones. Jake has a dribble, gets to the elbow. Kick out, here's the three. Missed off the mark, rebounded by Preston Snyder. And North Sevier has Colby Christensen coming down the side. Dribbles behind his back, now kicks it over to Okerlund. Fisher hits the deck on the other side, but hops right back up. Preston Snyder with the basketball. Baseline, kick out. Okerlund will set up the offense. Okerlund drive in, kick out. Fisher for three. Oh, just missed it. And it will be Enterprise off the rebound. 19-16, 10 seconds to go for Enterprise before the end of the half. They have it with 6 seconds. Enterprise up top. Hunt, wing, 4 seconds. Skip to the elbow. Kick out. Touched by Preston Tyrell Williams. And they won't get the shot off before. No, they do, and it's in! Oh, they get it right with 0.1 seconds from the elbow. No, they count it for three. 22-16. Enterprise hits a big one right at the buzzer. And it's 22-16 at half. Southern Utah University halftime show when we come back in 3 minutes.
Zions Bank wishes the North Sevier High School Wolves a winning season. For more than 135 years, Zions Bank has built a foundation of strength and stability. Drop by Zions Bank's Salina branch to get competitive loan rates and a great variety of savings plans for the entire family. You'll get small-town customer service from the only local bank with a statewide network of branches. And best of all, local decision-making. At Zions Bank, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
When you think excavating, the first name to come to mind should be Carlisle. That's Carlisle Excavating. Building, demolition, water or sewer connections, backhoe and trackhoe work, Carlisle can do. Good news, when you've got an excavating project, you've got a professional on your team. That's Carlisle Excavating in Salina. Give them a call at 529-7368. Write her down, that's 529-7368. Carlisle Excavating can do.
The health care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live, and you can rest assured that Sevier Valley Medical Center provides our communities with the same high-quality care and advanced technology services you'd receive if you drove to the city. From full-time specialty services such as ENT, orthopedics, podiatry, and internal medicine to a wide range of outpatient services, including imaging, respiratory therapy, and dialysis. High-quality health care with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain, Sevier Valley Medical Center, healing for life.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking's Big Blue trucks are recognizable throughout the Intermountain West, hauling products that keep this country running. Barney Trucking is honored to be a part of Central Utah and supports our local schools and community. When you're out on the roads, remember to drive safely. Barney Trucking of Salina, proud to support the high school teams this season.
You can count on Barrett's Food Town and Salina experience. Barrett's is your personal hometown grocer. Barrett's has a true full-service meat counter. That means you don't have to call someone from the back room. You tell them what, how much, how big, and how many, and you watch them cut it just for you. It's quick, simple, convenient, and there's no questions about what you get. That's the Barrett's Food Town way. You can count on Barrett's Food Town and Salina experience. Barrett's Food Town in Salina.
Welcome back to Orem High School. It's your Southern Utah University halftime show where the Enterprise Wolves leading North Sevier Wolves at the break 22-16. A big shot at the end of that half at the buzzer for Enterprise to give them that extra push getting into the locker room. It's your Southern Utah University halftime show where from a new freshman to a graduate student, an SUU education is designed to help you experience more education at Southern Utah University. Find them online at suu.edu. Very quick-paced game as we expected, Ryan. Both teams came out a little cold but settled in there at the second. But what a shot, a couple shots big at the end of the period for Enterprise to put them up by 6.
Yeah, and it was, Enterprise has been doing some great things on the offensive boards. They've only got them with 3 offensive boards. But all 3 of those they've been able to convert after they've gotten that rebound, and that's been huge so far for Enterprise.
North Sevier's offense just kind of doing what they do. They weren't hitting some shots early. The field goal percentage is down a little bit, only shooting, only shooting about 37% right now compared to 47% from Enterprise. But they're running through the offensive sets. They're not rushing anything. They're taking some good looks. They're continuing just to be patient and run their offense. And, of course, they like to push the ball and be quick when they get the opportunity. And I expect North Sevier to put out more points than what they have now at 16 in the next half.
Yeah, everything's been equal so far for North Sevier and Enterprise. You look at the stat sheet, North Sevier has 2 more turnovers than does Enterprise. But as far as rebounds, they both have 10 apiece. three-pointers. Both teams are 2 out of 7. But it's the shooting, the regular field goals. It's we've talked about that's hurting North Sevier right now. Shots that they normally make are just not falling. North Sevier 7 out of 19, and the Wolves 10 out of 21. So the 6 points there to give that lead for the Enterprise Wolves.
Neither team is looking at any sort of foul trouble. I think only 3 team fouls for Enterprise and 2 for North Sevier.
Yeah, no foul shots at all in that first half.
Yeah. Very quick first half. So Southern Utah University halftime show where you get involved in your education so you experience more learning at Southern Utah University. Back here in 3 minutes.
Choosing a college is tough, but there's a big difference between 25 and 500 students in a class. SUU has small classes. It's a big difference if your professor is teaching class or doing research. SUU professors are in the classroom teaching and calling on you by name. At SUU, distinguished faculty are in small classes teaching rigorous nationally accredited programs on a safe campus in an unrivaled natural setting. Southern Utah University. There is a difference.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centracom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centracom.com to learn more.
The entire crew at Mason Diesel in Aurora would like to wish the North Sevier Wolves the best of luck this season. All the employees, management, and owners of Mason Diesel are glad to support the Wolves with radio coverage this year. Mason Diesel services heavy-duty trucks and big rigs with everything from transmission work to engine repair. They also provide heavy-duty wreckers for on or off-road. Heck, they even bail out the radio station Snowcats from time to time. For service, call 529-7477. That's Mason Diesel in Aurora, 529-7477.
When you're broke down or just need new auto parts, get the good stuff in auto parts from your local Napa Auto Parts dealer at the Parts House in Salina. The Parts House is open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 9 to 3 on Sunday. When you buy Napa brand auto parts and accessories, you can be sure they meet or exceed original equipment standards at a reasonable price. The Parts House does brakes, auto paint, hydraulic hoses, and much more. That's the Parts House just north of the four-way stop in Salina.
DP Curtis Trucking has been helping move America for many years. It's a reflection of the drivers, employees, and ownership. DP Curtis is a family-oriented business that gets their drivers home weekly with paid vacation, weekly pay, health and dental insurance, and a 401k plan and more. If you need trucking services or would like to join the DP Curtis family, call 435-896-4417. That's 896-4417.
Wrapping up your Southern Utah University halftime show where there is a curriculum deliberately built to focus on your experience. Go to SUU.edu and see how you can experience more. Let's go ahead with your Southern Utah University halftime scoring stats.
Starting first with the Enterprise, Travis Doherty, he has 6 points. Jake Jones with 2. Coden Hunt with 4. Ricky Ramos hitting that huge three-pointer at the buzzer at the end of the second period. He has 3 points. Connor Phelps with 2. And Larry Shirtler with 5 points for Enterprise for their total of 22. For North Sevier, they're being led by Colby Christensen with 6 points. Trevor Okerlund has knocked down a three-point shot. He has 3 points. Preston Snyder with 2. And then Tyrell Williams with 5 points for North Sevier as well for their 16. As North Sevier trails here at halftime, 22-16.
That'll do it for Southern Utah University halftime show. Experience more learning, growing, maturing, dancing, and living. You will experience more at Southern Utah University. Here at Orem High School, the final 2A playing game of the evening, and the winner of this game will take on Layton Christian Academy in the quarterfinals at the Sevier Valley Center next Thursday. Again, 22-16 is your current score. This game brought to you on KSVC 100.5 FM. Also powered by Centricom Channel 10, Deseret News, and KSL.com. 8 minutes on the clock, and it's 22-16. Enterprise will have the opening possession after hitting that buzzer beater to send him into the locker room. And here's the defensive pressure from North Sevier, and it leads to a quick steal and a quick foul for Enterprise. Okerlund got his hands on it to tip it to Fisher. Fisher's fouled at the half-court line. And after getting just a handful of fouls in the first, we have one within 9 seconds of this half.
Yeah, you knew it wasn't going to be long before North Sevier jumped into that half-court trap.
Fisher inbounds to Okerlund in the backcourt. Okerlund will come across the timeline working against Connor Phelps. Dumps it to Snyder, left wing. To Casey, or to that's Colby, and Colby can't convert down low. And it's a rebound for Enterprise. Pushing the ball is Connor Phelps. Gets to the wing, dribbles between his legs, kicks it back out. The trail man loses it behind him, and Colby Christensen picks up the loose ball. Now it's at North Sevier with numbers. Snyder for the cleanup, and it's in and good for 2. Preston Snyder drops it in. And Fisher Anderson looks to be a little wheezy, holding the back of his neck. I didn't see what happened.
He got the possession before he got laid out down underneath. Wanting the call, but the official says there was no contact.
So Fisher's going to have a seat on the bench. Casey will come in for him. And Fisher will get checked out again, holding his back of his neck. 17-16, third period, 22-18. Another steal for Colby Christensen. Colby lobs it to Williams, and it's too far ahead of Williams, and Williams crashes into the stairs on the bleachers. And Tyrell full speed right into the bleachers, hitting his rib cage, and he's down. The pass went ahead of Williams. He tried to save it, and somehow he's on his feet. No question, got the wind knocked out of him. Tyrell's able to get up and walk it off. My goodness.
If he went down in a good spot, it was the two people right in front of him are EMTs, so they come down quickly to check him out.
He's going to stay in the game.
But Fisher Anderson looking to check back in. He doesn't look right, though.
And he does come in. Tyrell stays in as well. I want a picture of Tyrell's rib cage in the morning. It's not going to look pretty.
No, he hit those metal bleachers pretty hard.
Now he is going to come out of the game. Yeah, for those of you watching online, that was a shot in the bleachers. Half-court trap remains for North Sevier. Enterprise has not even gotten a field goal off in this half because of that trap. Now they're able to break it. They get down left side. Here's a three in the corner. No good. Rebound by Doherty. Putback is no good. Another Enterprise rebound. Ball's loose on the court. Doherty with it. Has it slapped out of his hands by Casey, and he goes to Fisher. Between his legs, and Colby Christian has the basketball. What a wild set. And North Sevier comes away with it. Fisher, he's going to drive an angle, and there's going to be a block call. Fisher aggressive.
It's going to...
Ooh, now we're getting chippy.
Yep, if these officials don't clean things up, it's going to get ugly here in a real fast.
Official does talk to Fisher Anderson. Both teams just need to settle as Fisher was, that could have really gone either way.
That foul's going to go on Coden Hunt. That's going to be his first personal, second team foul for Enterprise in this quarter.
6:37 to play in the third. 2 team fouls now for Enterprise in the half, 0 for North Sevier. That was the first personal given to Coden Hunt. Inbound from the baseline, Okerlund. 6:37 to play in the third.
Yeah, and after all of this, North Sevier still trails by 4.
And they throw it away on the inbound. Try to go to Snyder, and he can't hold it. And the lead remains 22-18. 6:37 to play in the third. Enterprise still scoreless. North Sevier only with 1 field goal in this half. And the trap remains at half court. Enterprise able to break it. They get to the 3 line. Feed down low to the right side corner. Now down to the baseline. Turnaround jumper. Off the rim. Hangs there. No. And a rebound foul against Doherty. They're going to say he pushed off. And it's going to be North Sevier basketball.
And that's going to be the second personal foul for Doherty. They only have 1 up there. I've got 2 for him.
13 foul for Enterprise. North Sevier still trailing by 4, 22-18. Okerlund to Fisher. Holds it in the right wing, bounces down low to Casey. Casey has it on the post, tries to squeeze it down to Preston, but it's stolen away by Enterprise. And they have the basketball coming down the floor. North Sevier is going to, again, trap at half court. They do get it to Doherty. Doherty feeds down low to the corner. Now back inside to Doherty. Spins around, up, and a foul. Jake Jones went up and went down. He goes to the court, and he's going to get 2 free throws. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Jake Jones knocks down both free throws from the line, 24-18. North Sevier on the other end of the floor now working to our right in the white jerseys. Okerlund in the paint, spins around, pivot shot doesn't go, and Doherty will rebound. Just shots not dropping for the Wolves. Other end, Jake Jones pulls up the jumper, too strong. Fisher goes up for the rebound, knocked down, and the ball is going to be to Doherty. He goes up, can't convert. This time Fisher will hold the rebound, and Doherty will foul. And now it's getting really chippy. Doherty and Fisher are battling. Doherty is going to get called for the foul, but Fisher needs to be careful. He's teed up. Fisher teed up. His teammates were pushing him back. He's saying I didn't say anything. I don't know about the call. I don't know about the tee. He was well behind. Unless he said something before his teammates were held him back, I don't know. Doherty's getting a chatting from his coaches too.
He's been getting knocked around all game, and finally gets a foul. And his teammates had him away from everything. There was nothing going on. The official walks right over to him, gets right in his face, and calls a tee. Normally you see an official walk away, so there's nothing seen. And the official made it a point to go right over to him and tee him up.
So it's 24-18. So free throws after the technical. Coden Hunt will take these for Enterprise. 5:25 to play. We saw this one getting chippy, and it just got out of hand.
I think that's what North Sevier's bench is trying to figure out. He pulled him. He's saying he pulled himself clear away from everybody else, and you went and called it on him.
First free throw is good for Hunt. Second free throw is also good. Largest lead of the game for Enterprise is now at 8, 26-18. Doherty's going to check out of the game. He has his second personal, at least it shows that on the board, and it will be Enterprise basketball after those free throws.
So we've only been 2.5 minutes into this third period, and a lot of action has gone on so far. Enterprise has that 8-point lead.
They work around the perimeter. Ricardo Ramos gives rid of the basketball. Now a three, and a good rattle at home. Coden Hunt, and it's a 29-18 lead. Up 11 is Enterprise. Okerlund is going to dribble across half court. Timeout taken by North Sevier. A full timeout. Wolves trailing by 11. Back here in 1 minute.
Basin Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
Redmond Minerals of Redmond is a proud sponsor of North Sevier High Athletics. They provide a passion and excellence in manufacturing top-quality products for industrial, agricultural, and nutritionally rich food markets. Redmond Minerals offers a variety of products for your home use, such as their locally produced all-natural real salt with no additives or preservatives, and their grass-fed and unpasteurized fresh raw milk from their dairy with the same fresh natural milk taste you had as a child. Redmond Minerals, engaged in supporting our local community.
Enterprise able to pull away here a little bit. 4:59 to play in the third. It's 29-18 at Orem High School. It's a do-or-die game for both teams. Winner goes on, loser will be done tonight.
There's still a lot of time left. North Sevier trailing by 11 as of right now. With a lot of time left, we've seen North Sevier knock down some huge shots, and let's see if we can get something going here.
They were trailing by as much as 12 in Blanding before they came back to win in overtime. Around the perimeter they come. Okerlund fakes a three. Goes to Williams, left side corner. Bounce it down low on the baseline. Block, kick out. Okerlund, three. No. And plenty of Enterprise players there to pull in the rebound. And it's 29-18 still.
And that's been a huge difference so far in this third period, hitting those boards for Enterprise.
North Sevier again in the trap defense on the perimeter this time. An open look three, though. Knock it down and in. Jake Jones, the triple. Somehow he got away from the defense and wide open on the shot. Colby crosses over. He goes to the lane. Jump ball is the call. He got tied up by Travis Doherty. He went up strong. The ball was held. And we'll see Marcus Fielding come into the game. Fisher Anderson will check back in for North Sevier as well. Tyrell Williams coming out. And Casey Anderson also. North Sevier basketball after the jump ball call. Okerlund will inbound baseline. Throws it to Colby. Back up top to Fielding. Marcus to Okerlund. Fakes a three. Drives in. Nothing there for him. Gets to the elbow. Lobs it over to Fisher baseline. Turn around. Hook shot off the glass and in. Left-handed off the board, and it's 32-20. Still a 12-point deficit.
Yeah, see if North Sevier can get a couple steals here out of this half-court trap. Get things rolling their way.
They trap at the timeline. They do get it across half court. Doherty in the corner. Gets caught up. Now an open look three again. Beat the defense. And there it is again. Ricardo Ramos for three. And right now Enterprise is hitting everything. And North Sevier cannot hit from perimeter.
Well, the third three-point bucket for Enterprise in this quarter.
35-20. It's now 15 the lead. Fielding on the elbow. Back to Snyder. Back to Okerlund out top. Christensen right wing will pivot, come around, jumper, elbow right side, swish it through. Colby Christensen, hand in his face. Timeout taken by North Sevier, 35-22, 3:17 to play in the third period, back in 30 seconds.
Basketball season is officially upon us, and once again the North Sevier Wolves are heating up the court. And this year, Gunnison Valley Hospital is pleased to bring the game straight to your radio. But you don't have to be one of the Wolves to be in good hands. Gunnison Valley Hospital has been serving the local community for more than 75 years. Whether you need a routine checkup or are seeking a specialist, Gunnison Valley Hospital can get you the care you deserve. Cutting-edge technology, hometown convenience. That's Gunnison Valley Hospital.
Coming out of the North Sevier timeout, Colby Christensen hits a big shot, but North Sevier still trailing by 13, 35-22.
Yeah, probably going to change up their defense just a little bit. Last couple times, offensive possessions for Enterprise, they've been able to break that zone and have a zone killer by knocking down some three-point shots.
North Sevier is going to come out in the full court trap this time. Enterprise breaks it easily. Isaac Wallen down the floor, gets to the elbow, kicks it back out. They'll run the offensive set now. Enterprise, Doherty for three. And that one's missed. Snyder on the rebound. And then throws it away. Tried to go to Okerlund. Okerlund is going to come in and get the steal, though. Knocked out of bounds off of Ricardo Ramos. And Okerlund saves it.
I think they're going to get
it
back
is
to
Enterprise. Enterprise basketball off of Okerlund.
Yeah, a great rebound by Preston Snyder. And just a great hustle play by Enterprise to get that ball back.
They inbound deep into the front court. Timeout taken by Enterprise. And we'll take it as well. Again, 3:01 to play in the third quarter, and it's Enterprise up 35-22 here in 30 seconds.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Coming out of the Enterprise timeout, again, we have 3:01 on the clock, 35-22 the score. Enterprise ahead by 13. And inbounding the basketball for Enterprise is going to be Ricardo Ramos. Inbounds kicked by Okerlund, and they'll just redo it. Off the inbound play, same position. No time off the clock. Man-man trap defense is going to remain. Now it backs off on the inbound play. Isaac Wallen with it up high, able to dump it off to Hunt. Hunt skips it over left side. Back to Hunt up top. Jones down low to Doherty, and the shot doesn't go, and Okerlund comes out with a rebound. He's able to clean it up off the defensive board, find Marcus Fielding pushing down the floor. Preston Snyder to Colby Christensen. Floats it in. It doesn't go. Rebounded for Jake Jones of Enterprise. Foul, and there's going to call Jones.
Yeah,
foul.
He got that rebound. As soon as he turned and threw it out, he gave Fisher Anderson a shove. The official right there to see it.
So North Sevier is going to get the ball back after the first personal on Jones. 5th team foul for Enterprise. 2 team fouls right now against North Sevier. It's a foul check brought to you by Zions Bank in Salina, as well as Gunnison Market. Fisher will inbound in front of his own bench. This lobs it over to Colby in the backcourt. He comes across the timeline unattended. Now he's covered up at the 3. Finds a screen from Fisher, dribbles between his legs, kicks it to Fisher. Fisher, jumper for 3, too strong off the back iron, and a long rebound comes in, and a whistle against Trevor. Trevor came in to get the steal and will draw the foul instead. I think he just let that go if you're Trevor. The rebound was well in hand, and he tried to go in there and tie it up.
They just trying to get something going here for North Sevier. It's been all Enterprise here in this third period as the Enterprise up 35 to 22 with just over 2 minutes to go in the third period.
Enterprise basketball. They're working around the left side. Dribble behind the back for Hunt. Skip it to the 3. Not there. Pass into the block. Doherty. Shot fake. Up. And jump ball call. What they're going to call. Wasn't able to see who got tied up down there.
I think it was Colby Christensen coming over and getting his hand on top of the ball, so the shot was not able to be taken, but Enterprise will get the ball back.
So inbound baseline. Stolen on the inbound by Trevor. Trevor's pushing the ball down the floor. It's a 2-on-2. Splits the D. Loses the basketball and will be a whistle on the floor. I thought that was a travel.
He didn't call a foul on Ricky Ramos. That's going to be his first personal. 6th team foul for Enterprise. So the next foul will put North Sevier at the free throw line. They have not attempted a free throw all game.
Marcus Fielding for 3. Yes! The sophomore off the bench. And it's a 10-point game, 35-25. 1:42 to play in the third. Enterprise looks to answer. Working the ball, they bounce it right side to Wallen. North Sevier remains man up. 1:27 and counting in the third period. 10-point lead for Enterprise. Shirtliff on the block. Kick out, batted out of bounds by Trevor. And it will be Enterprise basketball.
Fisher doing a great job of moving his feet, making sure Enterprise has to go underneath the basket, and then Trevor coming over to get his hand on that. To lengthen the defense right here. North Sevier's kicked it up just a notch here on the defensive side.
Inbound from the corner. Enterprise basketball. Oakland almost gets a steal, and they're going to get him with a reach in again. Couple quick fouls for Trevor. And that'll be third.
Just a 4th team foul for North Sevier. That's going to be Trevor's
third for Trevor.
Foul.
With 1:20 to play in the third, it looks like he'll stay in the game. Inbound for Enterprise. They lob it up to Doherty. He gets down along the block and can't convert. Snyder will get the rebound. Doherty would like that one back. Okerlund crosses over on Doherty, gets to the elbow, gets tied up, pivots around. Snyder open for 3, doesn't take it. Instead drives, kick out. Fisher doesn't have the 3 either. He drives in, gets into the paint, and it hangs on the rim. It doesn't drop. Ball loose. Saved by, out of bounds off of Enterprise. Doherty almost saved it, but it is going to be North Sevier basketball on their own baseline. 56.8 seconds to play in the third, and a 35-25 game. Enterprise on top.
Yeah, North Sevier trying to cut down into this lead here. They've done a great job of holding Enterprise after their delay of 3-point shots that they made there in the beginning of that third period.
Snyder is going to be fouled on the inbound play, and so we'll see Snyder for the first free throws of the game for the Wolves back in 30 seconds.
Zions Bank wishes the North Sevier High School Wolves a winning season. For more than 135 years, Zions Bank has built a foundation of strength and stability. Drop by Zions Bank's Salina branch to get competitive loan rates and a great variety of savings plans for the entire family. You'll get small-town customer service from the only local bank with a statewide network of branches. And best of all, local decision-making. At Zions Bank, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The line is Preston Snyder, misses the first. Some subs come in for Enterprise. Second on the way, and that one drops in. Makes it a 9-point game. Wolves have cut into it. They've been as far back as 15, and now it's 35-26. Enterprise basketball. Jake Jones up high. Isaac Waller with it, left side. In the wing. Phelps, top of the floor. Fielding on Phelps. They'll continue to work around the perimeter with 33 seconds. Patiently looking, still plenty of time. Connor working in, fielding. Marcus doing a good job against
getting right in his way, moving his feet, doing an excellent job defensively.
21 seconds, and now Enterprise will hold the basketball. Skip it to the right corner to Phelps. Now up top to Jones. 12 seconds on the clock. Down low on the block. Ball movement, extra pass for three, looks good, and off the back iron. Rebound, and a foul. Foul with 4.2. North Sevier rebounds. Colby Christensen will get it, and that'll put Colby on the line. That's a hard foul for Enterprise. That's not what they wanted to do. Put one of the best shooters in the state to the line with 4.2 on the clock.
This could cut it down to 7. If he can knock down this these two one-and-one shots here.
Swing in Colby Christensen on the front end of it. 1-on-1 shooting. Free throw is good. Knock it in, give him another. Foul check for Carlisle Excavating, Sevier Valley Medical Center. 18 fouls for Enterprise. That personal was given to Connor Phelps as second. 14 fouls for North Sevier.
4.2 seconds left. North Sevier now cut it to 7.
2 free throws are good, and a full court press for North Sevier. Connor Phelps with 1 second launches a full court shot and won't be good. And North Sevier was down by as much as 15 in the third. North Sevier cuts back into it. We'll be back in a minute.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
When you think excavating, the first name to come to mind should be Carlisle. That's Carlisle Excavating. Building, demolition, water or sewer connections, backhoe and trackhoe work, Carlisle can do. Good news, when you've got an excavating project, you've got a professional on your team. That's Carlisle Excavating in Salina. Give them a call at 529-7368. Write her down, that's 529-7368. Carlisle Excavating can do.
Back after the 1-minute break at the end of the period, it's 35-28. North Sevier trailing Enterprise in this play-in game and one more period to go. North Sevier traditionally this season has been a very good fourth quarter team. See if they can pull it off.
Right now North Sevier able to score right at the end of the quarter and then get the ball to start the fourth period. This could be a huge swing for the North Sevier Wolves.
Colby Christensen with it left wing, tries to feed it to Fisher, miscommunication, and Colby just throws it right out of bounds.
Expecting Fisher to roll down on that towards the basket. Just stayed there. Missed opportunity for North Sevier.
Marcus Fielding remains in the game for the Wolves as well. Had some big minutes in Blanding also, Marcus did.
Yeah, Marcus in the game because Tyrell Williams went hard into the bleachers and has been out since with an injury.
Connor Phelps down low, feeds it to Doherty on the block, and Doherty makes a good move and able to drop in 2. It's 37-28, lead back to 9.
A great move there by Doherty. You know, big boy down in there, uses that body well to create some space and go up strong.
Snyder up high to Fisher, fakes a 3 left wing. Pivots around to Okerlund, he takes a 3, looks true, it is! Trevor the triple! And it's down to 6, a 2-possession game with 7:05 to play.
Second three-point basket for Trevor.
Marcus Fielding rides Connor Phelps the whole way down the floor, and he will get the foul. Marcus will. And that'll only be the first personal on him and 15th foul for North Sevier. 7 minutes to play in the ball game, 37-31. Enterprise over North Sevier, and another quick one for Marcus. That was a tough one. Just trying to cut off Phelps, and he's going to block him and get called with it. So 2 quick ones for Fielding, and with Williams out right now, you don't want Marcus in foul trouble.
Yeah, he's done a pretty decent job on Connor Phelps so far. Very quick is Phelps moving his feet, and Marcus Fielding pretty quick himself. Just got caught twice there with his hand in the cookie jar.
Phelps up top, able to find Jones on the perimeter. Works around Doherty right side. Takes one dribble and dumps it off to Wallen. 6:39 to play in the game, still 37-31. Enterprise over North Sevier. Lead was as much as 15, but the Wolves have cut it down to 6. As Enterprise continues to work the perimeter, taking more time off the clock, 6:27 now and counting. Right side is Michael Doherty. Now dribbles up top, working against Trevor Okerlund. Tests the angle, but can't get in there. Finds Phelps up high.
The Enterprise very content and just trying to burn some clock off right here, see if they can get the ball down inside.
Now they do, but it's a foul offensive against Doherty. He was working on the post against Snyder down low on the block, and he's going to push off. Offensive foul. They're going to call him with a hook on the elbow, and that'll be North Sevier basketball.
That's going to be his 3rd personal foul for Enterprise. Since it's an offensive foul, they will not be shooting.
But that does give him 19 fouls, so 2 shots for the rest of the game for North Sevier. And those could be big down the stretch in a 2-possession game. Okerlund on the left side. He's going to drive in baseline. Gets under the basket, reverse the layup, and drop it in. What a play for Trevor Okerlund. You think he's going to kick it out, and instead he just reverses and drops it in.
Everybody else thought he was going to pass it too, because they just kind of let him go, and he was just able to finish that reverse right there and cut this down to 4.
Down low, block Doherty, loses the basketball, spins around, good in the foul. Travis Doherty with the chance at the 3-point play, coming to the line for and 1.
North Sevier just has not had an answer for Doherty down inside, just using that big body to just kind of bully him around and get whatever he wants on the offensive side.
Second personal for Fisher Anderson, 17th foul as well. Casey comes back into the game for North Sevier, and Snyder will check out. A slew of Enterprise players sub in as well. 5:41 to play in the game. A free throw to make it a 7-point lead, and Doherty does. 40-33. Lead is 7.
I've got 3 fouls on Fisher. I wonder if they counted that technical foul. They didn't count that one on there.
Okerlund dribbles.
Anything.
Oh yeah, Okerlund dribbles behind his back, loses the basketball, picks it up. Colby up top. Colby's going to drive in, splits the D, goes up and is fouled. And they're going to give him 2 here.
He's either have. Well, he's going to have 2 shots anyway, because it's going to be number 10.
That's right. So we'll be back in 30.
The health care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live, and you can rest assured that Sevier Valley Medical Center provides our communities with the same high-quality care and advanced technology services you'd receive if you drove to the city. From full-time specialty services such as ENT, orthopedics, podiatry, and internal medicine, to a wide range of outpatient services, including imaging, respiratory therapy, and dialysis. High-quality health care with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sevier Valley Medical Center, healing for life.
Colby, one of the best shooters in the state, knocks down both free throws, lead back to 5, 40-35, 5:21 to play in the game. Enterprise with the basketball. Doherty down low, tipped by North Sevier. Ball's loose on the court, in the front court, and Okerlund's going to foul. Okerlund just going for the ball, and he's going to get wrapped up and tied in with Enterprise. I believe that was Ricardo Ramos. And Okerlund with a big foul, and what you don't need now is Okerlund picking up another one.
Yeah, I've got him with 4 fouls. I don't know if that's.
Okerlund doesn't have a lot of depth.
That is going to be his 4th.
It is his 4th, and he's going to stay in the game with 5:11 to play. And how do you like Tyrell Williams checking back in though for Marcus Fielding? To the line for 1-1 is Ramos. First on the way and no good. Casey Anderson rebounds for North Sevier, feeds it to Trevor, and Okerlund will come down the floor, left side. Gets to the wing, kicks behind to Fisher. Now to Okerlund. Down low, Casey on the block. Oh, he had the shot, he doesn't take it. Instead dribbles, lobs it up, and it doesn't go. Oh, he had the open look, and he hesitated. And it's the rebound for Enterprise, and it's still a 5-point game.
Yeah, had the look, didn't take it, kicked it back out, or didn't kick it back out, but took a different shot, just come up short.
4:41 to play, and it's a 5-point lead for Enterprise. North Sevier in the double bonus, Enterprise in the single bonus. Working around the perimeter, now in the front court. Back behind is Ramos. Up top to Wallen. Wallen covered by Colby. Still has the ball, picks up the dribble. Finds it over to Ramos. Clock hits 4:18. Trap defense, timeout taken by Enterprise. We'll take one as well. 4:15 to play in this game. 40-35 is the score. And we will be back here in 30 seconds.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking's Big Blue trucks are recognizable throughout the Intermountain West, hauling products that keep this country running. Barney Trucking is honored to be a part of Central Utah and supports our local schools and community. When you're out on the roads, remember to drive safely. Barney Trucking of Salina, proud to support the high school teams this season.
Back after the Enterprise timeout, it's still a 2-possession game. But North Sevier has clawed their way back into 5. They trailed by 15 in the third. And midway through the fourth, it's 5, 40-35.
All right, now on the offensive side, Enterprise has been doing a great job of playing keep away, trying to get that clock to run down as much as it can.
Isaac Wallen is going to inbound in the front court on the side, far side for Enterprise. Bounces to Jones, holds it in the wing, takes one dribble, now flicks it up top to Wallen. Wallen dribbling, dribbles out of a screen, stops, now feeds it over to the free throw line to Hunt, back out to the perimeter, and Enterprise still holds the ball. Coden Hunt skips it right on the bounce to Ramos in the front court, 3:52 on the clock. Still trapping, almost a steal, ball's loose, North Sevier has it, and then taken from behind, Casey Christensen picks it up and holds it wisely. North Sevier comes out of it, out of the scrum with the ball. Fisher for 3, in and good! A money shot for Fisher Anderson, and it's a 2-point game.
You could see him on the side begging for that ball, wanting it. There's good 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line, knocks it down, 2-point game.
3:23 to play, and at 40-38, going all the way around and blocked! Throw it into the bleachers, Casey Anderson on the defensive end. It's going to be Enterprise basketball underneath.
Even though North Sevier trails by 2, you can feel the momentum start to change a little bit here for the North Sevier Wolves.
Enterprise to inbound baseline. They throw it into the corner. Coden Hunt dribbles out of trap, gets to the wing. And an offensive foul against Enterprise. Again, it's Doherty on the block. That's his second one on the offensive block, and it's going to be 4 for Doherty.
That's his 4th. He's coach is coming out talking to him. He knows that, hey, coach, that's my bad. I'm just a little too physical into there. North Sevier has an opportunity to tie the game up. 3:12 to go here in the 4th period. North Sevier trailing by 2.
You see some subs come in. So you have Snyder, Fisher Anderson, Trevor Okerlund, Colby Christensen, and Tyrell Williams on the floor. Tyrell wincing as he runs, but toughening this one out. Snyder on the wing. Back to Fisher, left wing. He's going to drive in, pulls up, jumper, free throw line, missed it off the mark. Left side, and it'll be rebounded by Enterprise.
A pretty good look right there, just missed it wide left.
Enterprise on the left wing. And again, Okerlund.
That's 5.
Okerlund will foul out of the game. Just another reach-in call. They've been very, very particular on Okerlund reaching in throughout this game, and he will be done. 2:48 to play in the 4th.
A great game for Trevor. Just got caught with 5 fouls right there. He's going to finish with 8 points. He knocked down 2 3-pointers for North Sevier and kind of got him back into it defensively.
Isaac Wallen, the free throw is good on the front end of the 1-and-1. That extends the lead back up to 3, 41-38. A chance now for Wallen to make it a 2-possession game with 2:48 to play in the game. Double bonus the rest of the way out for both teams. Free throw is no good. Marcus Fielding will rebound. Fielding came in to replace Okerlund when he came out. Whistle and a timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. 2:44 to play in this game, and it's only a 3-point advantage now for Enterprise. Back in 1 minute.
you can count on Barrett's Foodtown and Salina experience. Barrett's is your personal hometown grocer. Barrett's has a true full-service meat counter. That means you don't have to call someone from the back room. You tell them what, how much, how big, and how many, and you watch them cut it just for you. It's quick, simple, convenient, and there's no questions about what you get. That's the Barrett's Foodtown way. You can count on Barrett's Foodtown and Salina experience. Barrett's Foodtown in Salina.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Ryan and I were just talking about the game last night, the last game of the evening between the Millard girls and Emory, and that went into overtime. Last game for the boys this evening, and we had the makings of something similar, 41-38.
And North Sevier trailing by 3 right now, 2:44 remaining here in the fourth period. North Sevier will have the ball.
2:40 to play in this ball game in regulation. Colby fadeaway jumper, missed it, but the follow-through is not there on the putback for Tyrell Williams. Tyrell goes down and slowly comes up.
Yeah,
he's hurting on those ribs.
He gave everything he could to go up after that. After that ball just threw it a little bit too hard. North Sevier's going to have to play some defense now.
Definitely more than just the wind getting knocked out of him. You can see it there, and they're going to full court press, man-man, and likely trap at half court. Across the timeline. Across the half court is Hunt. Bounce it up top to Jones. Enterprise by 3. They just want to burn clock right now. Take as much time as they can off as we tick to 2:13. Both teams will be in the double bonus. Driving in, shot blocked from behind.
Offensive.
And what do they call?
They call
Is
offensive.
Offensive? They call offensive.
Tyrell Williams come over with one rib and all. He just sets his feet and takes the charge. There's not going to be anything left of this kid when the game's over.
So with 2:06 to play in this game, it's North Sevier basketball trailing by 3. Colby Christensen bounces to Snyder on the elbow, has one dribble kick to Fisher, wide open, takes it, and nailed it! We're tied up with 151. Nothing but net for Fisher. Enterprise on the other end.
Ice in his veins as he wanted it.
Dr. D on the elbow, lobs it up, good. The hook from the right. Enterprise has the lead back, 43-41. Timeout taken by North Sevier. Trailing by 2 with $1:33 on the clock. Back here in a minute.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centracom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centracom.com to learn more.
The entire crew at Mason Diesel in Aurora would like to wish the North Sevier Wolves the best of luck this season. All the employees, management, and owners of Mason Diesel are glad to support the Wolves with radio coverage this year. Mason Diesel services heavy-duty trucks and big rigs with everything from transmission work to engine repair. They also provide heavy-duty wreckers for on or off-road. Heck, they even bail out the radio station Snowcats from time to time. For service, call 529-7477. That's Mason Diesel in Aurora, 529-7477.
After the North Sevier timeout, it's a 2-point game. Enterprise on top, 43-41. It is going to be North Sevier basketball. They'll inbound in front of the score table. Backcourt inbound play. And Marcus Fielding will get the ball. 1:31 to play in the game. Marcus Fielding bounces to Snyder on the wing. Down low, good entry to Fisher, and he missed it. Ball's loose, Enterprise comes away with it. Missed it on the block. Enterprise basketball on the other end. Driving in baseline, jumper's gonna be airballed. Snyder on the rebound. Snyder gets tied up, and Snyder will be, no jump ball.
I think it goes to North Sevier.
It does go to North Sevier. Credit Enterprise for coming in and wrapping up Snyder to get the jump call.
You never know anymore. I mean, we've seen that what should have been a jump ball several times, and they come out calling a foul. This time North Sevier, the beneficiaries of that one.
1:08 to play in the game. Wolves with the basketball and a big opportunity. Snyder on the right wing. Trail by 2. Colby for 3, and it's too strong. Ball's loose, out of bounds. Foul against North Sevier. They'll give it to Preston Snyder, and we'll have 2 shots on the other end. Back in 30 seconds.
When you're broke down or just need new auto parts, get the good stuff in auto parts from your local Napa Auto Parts dealer at the Parts House in Salina. The Parts House is open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 9 to 3 on Sunday. When you buy Napa brand auto parts and accessories, you can be sure they meet or exceed original equipment standards at a reasonable price. The Parts House does brakes, auto paint, hydraulic hoses, and much more. That's the Parts House just north of the 4-way stop in Salina.
Travis Doherty is on the line. He hits the first end of 2. That makes it a 3-point game, just to make it a 2-possession game. On the way, missed it. Fisher Anderson rebounds. It's still within reach for North Sevier with 53 seconds to play in a 1-possession game. Marcus Fielding has it across the half-court line. Fisher's had the hot hand from deep today. Preston Snyder in the right wing, 43 seconds and counting. Here's Fisher for 3. He's fouled, but no call. No call. Fisher goes down. It is going to be North Sevier basketball. Is it? Timeout taken by Enterprise. Is it North Sevier when we come back?
I think it's Enterprise ball.
Enterprise basketball, 38.7 back here in 1 minute.
DP Curtis Trucking has been helping move America for many years. It's a reflection of the drivers, employees, and ownership. DP Curtis is a family-oriented business that gets their drivers home weekly with paid vacation, weekly pay, health and dental insurance, and a 401k plan and more. If you need trucking services or would like to join the DP Curtis family, call 435-896-4417. That's 896-4417.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Enterprise is trying to hold off a North Sevier rally. 38.7 seconds to play in the game. It is Enterprise basketball. Both teams in the double bonus, and it's 41-43.
And North Sevier has had some great looks to either tie or take the lead in this game. And just a little bit short or a little bit long on each of them. They all looked right down the pipe and just a little bit off.
North Sevier will probably try and go for the steal. They'll give it about maybe 10 seconds before they need to foul. The inbound goes to Jones. Able to work it over, and Jones, and then there will be a foul. The foul is going to be against Coden Hunt, so Hunt will go to the line. Back here in 30 seconds.
When you think excavating, the first name to come to mind should be Carlisle. That's Carlisle Excavating. Building, demolition, water or sewer connections, backhoe and trackhoe work, Carlisle can do. Good news, when you've got an excavating project, you've got a professional on your team. That's Carlisle Excavating in Salina. Give them a call at 529-7368. Write her down. That's 529-7368. Carlisle Excavating can do.
From Hunt from the line, hits both of them. And it's 46-41 now, a 2-possession game. North Sevier needs to make some shots and needs some missed free throws on the other end. They need to score quickly, though. Colby for 3. In! Colby Christensen!
Wow.
Fade away, and it's a 2-point game. Don't go anywhere. Still in it. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Mason Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
46-44. 23.7 seconds to go in the game. Colby just nailed a monster three to pull North Sevier within 2. Again, they have time to go for a steal before they foul. They give them about 5, maybe 6 seconds before they put Enterprise on the line on the other end. Inbound to Doherty, and Doherty will be fouled. North Sevier almost got the steal, but Doherty on the line on the other end. He'll have 2 shots and a chance to make it a 2-possession game for 46-44 when we come back.
Redmond Minerals of Redmond is a proud sponsor of North Sevier High Athletics. They provide a passion and excellence in manufacturing top-quality products for industrial, agricultural, and nutritionally rich food markets. Redmond Minerals offers a variety of products for your home use, such as their locally produced all-natural real salt with no additives or preservatives, and their grass-fed and unpasteurized fresh raw milk from their dairy with the same fresh natural milk taste you had as a child. Redmond Minerals, engaged in supporting our local community.
Doherty's going to miss the first free throw that keeps North Sevier within 1 possession, even if he hits the second. On the way and good. 47-44, 21.8 seconds on the clock. North Sevier with the basketball, trailing by 3. They need another big shot here. 17 seconds to go. Colby to Snyder on the elbow. Snyder kicks out to Fisher, launches to 3, and it's no good. Preston Snyder will rebound. 9 seconds on the clock. Fisher again, no good. Ball's loose. Marcus Fielding. He's got to shoot it. But the buzzer, no. 3 looks for North Sevier. And they can't hit him. And Enterprise will hold on to win. What a game, but Enterprise wins. North Sevier had 3 good looks to tie it at the buzzer. And none of them go. 47-44, the final.
All 3 of the shots they had just right there, just a little bit too hard.
We'll take a short break here for your Sunrise Engineering post-game show. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Legendary NBA coach Phil Jackson once said, "Yes, victory is sweet, but it doesn't necessarily make life any easier the next season or even the next day." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Make your kids' education a priority. Find out what you can do. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and promoting excellence in education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Basketball season is officially upon us, and once again the North Sevier Wolves are heating up the court. And this year, Gunnison Valley Hospital is pleased to bring the game straight to your radio. But you don't have to be one of the Wolves to be in good hands. Gunnison Valley Hospital has been serving the local community for more than 75 years. Whether you need a routine checkup or are seeking a specialist, Gunnison Valley Hospital can get you the care you deserve. Cutting-edge technology, hometown convenience. That's Gunnison Valley Hospital.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
Does your kid know it all? Legendary basketball coach John Wooden once said, "It's what you learn after you know it all that counts." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Help your kids see their potential. Partner up with their coaches and teachers. Find out what you can do. Just something to think about. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Duke Danson, Ryan Higgs with you, wrapping up the day at the play-in games at Orem High School. Sunrise Engineering postgame show on KSVC FM 100.5, as well as online at KSL Deseret News, powered by Centricom Channel 10. Sunrise Engineering, serving you from offices in Fillmore, Richfield, Cedar City, and Washington. Find them online at sunrise-eng.com, sunrise-eng.com. North Sevier was able to put together phenomenal fourth quarter rally, but fell just short. The 3 open looks for 3 do not fall in, and Enterprise holds off the Wolves and win 47-44. Enterprise to play Layton Christian in the quarterfinals Thursday at the Sevier Valley Center at the state tournament, double elimination format at that point. Tough one for North Sevier to swallow tonight, Ryan. They had opportunities, not just those 3 at the end, but plenty of opportunities that were missed. But credit the fight in this team for North Sevier. They had Tyrell Williams. They had foul trouble, and Williams maybe looking at a possible cracked rib just by looking at him move around out there, but it just kept moving.
Yeah, he went down hard, and then he had to come out of the game, but he come back in. He fought hard for him. There towards the end, they lost Trevor Okerlund, who fouled out of the game. Marcus Fielding come in and did a great job defensively. As you mentioned, they had shots. They had those 3 shots right at the end, but then they had 3 or 4 possessions right before that. They had some open looks as well, and they just did not fall down tonight for North Sevier.
And credit the Enterprise Wolves to pull off and hold on to get the win tonight, and they will advance in the state tournament. We do have your Gunnison Market player of the game for the North Sevier Wolf player coming up in just a few moments. But first, with the help of Sunrise Engineering, let's take care of some post-game scoring stats.
Yeah, first with Enterprise, they were led by Travis Doherty. He finished with 15 points. Isaac Wallen finished with 1 point. Jake Jones with 7. Coden Hunt with 11 points. Ricky Ramos with 6 points. Connor Phelps ended with 2. And Larry Shirtliff with 5 points for the 47 points for Enterprise. For North Sevier, we mentioned it in pregame that they usually have at least 3 players in double figures. Tonight, only 1. Colby Christensen, the only player in double figures here with 15. Trevor Okerlund's going to finish with 8 points. Fisher Anderson knocked down some huge 3-pointers there in the fourth quarter to give North Sevier an opportunity. He's going to finish with 8 points as well. Preston Snyder with 5 points. Tyrell Williams with 5 points. And then Marcus Fielding knocked down a 3-pointer in the third period for North Sevier. But they're going to fall here tonight 47-44.
Future looks bright for North Sevier. 2 seniors on the roster. We've mentioned Tyrell Williams and Kyler Bouchard as well. Kyler has had a hand injury for the majority of the season and didn't play a lot this year, but still stayed with the team and traveled with them. They're going to miss Tyrell and Kyler Bouchard. Look back at the 4 years that they put in here at the North Sevier program, and just a couple phenomenal players and kids.
Yeah, so they've done some great things for the North Sevier basketball program. You could just see the determination that Tyrell played with. Anybody else goes that hard into the bleachers, they're not going to. They're not going to be coming back into the game.
I wanted to go home after watching it.
He come back in, and not only did he come back in, but he played some stellar defense after that, and had some huge rebounds to give North Sevier some opportunities there in that fourth period.
A lot of juniors returning to the program next year, though. We talk about the likes of Fisher, Trevor, Colby, Casey, all coming back. Marcus Fielding, a great sophomore, that'll be coming back. Preston Snyder's a sophomore; he'll be returning as well. A lot of experience for this team next year will be taking the floor for North Sevier.
Yeah, I think these are just some learning moments. North Sevier's been in these type of games before, and they just have fallen apart, in years past. But it's good to see them fight back. They were trailing by 15 in that third period, and then just, everything was going against North Sevier, everything that possible, and they just kept fighting back, and gave themselves an opportunity to win. It just didn't turn out tonight.
Once again, your player of the game coming up just a few seconds here. But first, Enterprise, we need to mention them as they play Layton Christian, the #1 ranked team in the state. Not getting any easier for Enterprise next week. We saw Layton Christian just pummel North Summit in the game just before this. They're tall, they're quick, they're well coached, and Enterprise will have their hands full.
It's gonna be a good game, and if Enterprise can get that ball down inside like they did to Doherty tonight, they might be able to stay with them.
That game will be 2:30 next week at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield. Now let's go ahead with your Gunnison Market player of the game for the North Sevier Wolves. They've been sponsoring the Wolves not only all this season for football and basketball, but for several years. We appreciate their help bringing these broadcasts to you and providing our player of the game. They have the delicious Chester Fried Chicken, where you can get a 10-piece meal deal. They're located at 520 South Main in Gunnison. We've got to go with the senior Tyrell Williams. We've talked about him, the broadcast, the tenacity, and the gutsy play that he had tonight. Congratulations, Tyrell. He'll have a free deli lunch special at Gunnison Market.
A great overall game for Tyrell. As we mentioned, he's going to finish with 5 points on his last game as a North Sevier Wolf. But I don't think there's anything that would describe a North Sevier Wolf as what you've seen him do, as he just kind of, took it upon himself, regardless of how many ribs he has left, and went out there and then played hard.
That'll do it for the play-in games at Orem High School. We appreciate you tuning in here on KSVC, and also for the video help with Centricom Channel 10 and the live stream at Deseret News and KSL Duke dance, Ryan Higgs. Again, the girls and boys 2A quarterfinals next week, beginning on Thursday at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield. Have a good night.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.